but when you've just watched your tag team partner Jade Cargill move through to the semi-final, you're not about to be outdone, are you? You have to at least match what your tag partner is doing, otherwise someone might infer that you are the weak link. So I think the motivation is certainly there for Belair.
That's a scary thought. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair constantly pushing one another as they dominate together. That's a game changer. And look at this! Swinging LeRae like a Louisville slugger.
Well, that is one of the brilliant things about Bianca Belair over the past few years, that insatiable hunger she has to keep on achieving more.
Oh, wait a minute. Hartwell from the outside.
Nasty cheap shot to the back of the left knee there.
Inside cradle attempt by LeRae. We've seen recently on Monday Night Raw that Indy has sort of adopted Candice LeRae's mentality as it comes to, win at any cost.
Yeah, and I like that from LeRae and Indy Hartwell. They haven't been happy with where their careers have been going, so you got to change something. Embrace the dark arts if you have to.
The EST fighting through the pain. You could see her limp just slightly after the kip up. And now LeRae, again, a tenacious competitor. Years of experience prior to her WWE arrival. And again, the knee of Belair could play a factor in this one, and wisely, LeRae takes advantage.
I mean, the tactics are clear from LeRae and indeed Hartwell.
Cover hook of the leg.
It was a mission from the beginning to attack that left knee of Belair, and
it was initiated.
It was the initial attack, a blindside attack from Indy Hartwell on the outside that softened up Belair, and then it was that instinctive backflip off the top rope. We've seen Belair do it thousands of times, but now a catastrophic occurrence has happened in that left knee.
Essentially catastrophic, no doubt. You've got somebody who's relatively well-versed in submissions like Candice LeRae. The EST and Jeopardy in the WWE Universe doing their best to rally behind Belair, who still on one leg is stronger than almost everyone walking the earth. My God, is she powerful.
Trying to shake some movement into that knee. It's easier said than done. Any doctor will tell you that. Some injuries you can't simply just shake off.
And look at this, the adrenaline clearly pulsing through Belair, and again, Candice attacking the knee.
And you might not like it, but this is called a tactical masterclass by Candice LeRae.
You're absolutely right about that. Can LeRae advance to the next round? Oh my! This ends now. KOD, hook of the